As the war in Ukraine trashes its way into the history books, with Biden and Putin now locked in an embarrassing and glaring series of mistakes and gaffes, there are growing signs that, as predicted in week 131, peace is gaining strength. Yes, already peace is becoming fashionable. It's now even being promoted in our mainstream media.
There's good news tonight about the call to service. For more than 60 years, Peace Corps volunteers have dedicated themselves to helping others. 2 years ago, COVID shut the program down, but this week it restarted. The service once again fulfilling not just vital needs, but the dreams of those who serve. For the next 27 months, volunteers will be working side by side local partners in developing countries. Their mission, world peace and friendship.
I feel like it was always a lifelong dream of mine.
I can do something that really matters.
I hope I can bring a little bit of peace back to the world. At the end of World War II was started with John F. President Kennedy, and to remind the world that peace is good.
How many of you who are going to be doctors are willing to spend your days in God?
Yes, there was a time when being intelligent and thoughtful was a positive quest for youth. It inspired me to pursue my lifelong quest to make this world a better place for all humanity. I invite all of our emerging generations who will inherit the future to join in this effort.
The willingness of all Americans, men and women, young and old, to serve in the Peace Corps, to serve in all parts of the world, to serve at little pay, to do jobs that most of them have never done before, is one of the most encouraging manifestations of the American spirit that this country has seen in many years. The Peace Corps gives us a chance to show a side of our country which is too often submerged. Our desire to live in peace, our desire to be of help. I hope in the coming months and years that many of you will follow the example of those who've gone before. They, I think, are serving this country well. And in a very real sense, they are serving a larger cause, the cause of freedom and the cause of a peaceful world. They are demonstrating their interest in people who may live on the other side of the globe, who may live in poverty and misery, but who, because of the presence of the Peace Corps, live in hope. I hope this spirit will grow, and that hundreds of others of young Americans and older Americans will go overseas to show our best side, to show how much we desire to live at peace. There can be no greater service to our country, and no source of pride more real than to be a member of the Peace Corps of the United States. I hope that you will join.
The mission of the Peace Corps was to promote peace and friendship around the world by providing assistance to help people become more self-reliant in their own ways. That is, to strengthen the power of people in their place and celebrate the wonderful diversity of people on this earth. How?
What kind of a peace do I mean, and what kind of a peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana, enforced on the world by American weapons of war. Not the peace of the grave or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living, the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and build a better life for their children. Not merely peace for Americans, but peace for all men and women. Not merely peace in our time, but peace in all time. I speak of peace, therefore, as the necessary, rational end of rational men. I realize the pursuit of peace is not as dramatic as the pursuit of war, and frequently the words of the pursuers fall on deaf ears. But we have no more urgent task. Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man, and man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Man's reason and spirit have often solved the seemingly unsolvable, and we believe they can do it again. And if we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's futures, and we are all mortal.
That's it. John Kennedy's vision fits like a glove with the mission of Peace 2024. This is the 60th anniversary of the Peace Corps. It is the vision of Peace 2024 to achieve the noble goals laid out by John Kennedy 60 years ago. I invite you all to join in this global awakening and create peace by September 21st, 2024, the International Day of Peace, 130 weeks from now. As the countdown continues, lend your hands and heart to launch the Doves of Peace 2024.